Every morning, one of my rituals is journaling. In my journal, I will write down a bunch of questions for me to answer the next day. And over the past month, one of the daily questions I ask myself is, what would you do if you were not afraid? I've been answering that question consistently with, I would share more of myself in the videos. Today, I'm actually going to take that advice. It scares me because...
Are you afraid they won't like you?
It could be.
Are you afraid they might think you're boring?
That could be another reason.
Are you afraid that they might find the truth that you do, in fact, actually shit your pants when you go running?
Who are you and how did you get in my videos? Security! You'll never know whether the last thing is true or not. I think I was raised to not really talk about myself. That could be it. Sorry, let me just move this. This is bugging. I'm trying to feng shuang the video while I'm making the video. I'm going to share something that has been haunting me for the past 6 or 7 months. Regret. Now this week marks the 21st anniversary when I ran away from home.
Wait, you ran away?
Yes. I woke up at 4 in the morning, dumped my clothes in bin bags and drove off into the sunrise. Why did I run away from home? The expectation of British, Pakistani, Muslim girl and the future path that was expected of me was not the path I wanted in my life. The truth is, I didn't know what I wanted because I hadn't experienced anything other than being a household servant. I had to extract myself from that environment so that I could explore this thing called life. And 30th of October marks that anniversary. Middle of last year, I started making these videos. I call it my playground because it's the beginning of this year, started taking improv comedy class. Absolutely fell in love with it. These are things I love doing more than anything. Spending time with you in these videos, and 2 is the improv comedy. This Sunday during my run, I was listening to music. One song took me back 21 years ago. I had to stop running because I could hardly get any air through my throat. My throat clenches up when I get stressed. So I had to stop and I just broke down and I started crying. I really started doing what I love doing in these past year and a half. I'm 47. Why couldn't I know of this when I was 27? Who knows where I would have been by now if I'd done it then? And when I look up ahead in the next 20 years, then
27, 47, 57, 60. What?
Nearing 70 in 20 years ahead. So all these thoughts were cascading through my mind, and I know where that can take me because I have been depressed. So I started having a chat with the squatter on my head. It went something like this.
Why couldn't I do improv comedy 21 years ago?
Because you draw upon your immediate memories to create these scenes. You hadn't been anywhere. You knew how to vacuum the house, how to make good curries, how to just go to school and come back on time. That would have made for really boring scenes.
But maybe some people want to know how to make decent curry. You're being racist.
When you first left home, you were shy, you were socially awkward, you had no confidence, and you could hardly talk to people. That would have made for really boring improv scenes and really boring videos.
Sometimes silence is golden.
I mean, isn't it better that you found these things now and not in another 20 years' time?
Fine, yes, suppose so.
And what about the amazing woman you share your life with right now?
Yeah, that is true. She is awesome. Shy. Okay, you win.
And as I was thinking about what I'm grateful for right now, I started reflecting back on my morning. And as I was getting ready to go for my run, I saw Jen, my wife. She shuffled into the lounge and then she shuffled back into the bedroom with a book she was reading, reflecting on that, how cute and how beautiful and how lucky I was. Here we go. Just grateful for where I am right now. Certainly fitter now than I was 20 years ago. Happier, more joyful. I have a healthy relationship with food. I have a healthy relationship with myself. 20 years ago, I didn't have anything to give or share. So grateful to have found it now because it's going to give me this incredible zest, this energy, this drive for the next 20, 30 years. I would rather that happen than starting out when I was 20 and then burning out by the time I'm 40. I wasn't ready for it before, but I am ready now. Everything just fits like a jigsaw puzzle. This feeling of regret feels like a virus because the more I give it free space in my head, the more it gets into my nervous system and it completely disables me. So the antidote, first you need to recognize that it's regret. Just notice it, acknowledge it, and accept it. Get present and focus on what you are grateful for today. Because the reality is our lives are unfolding in every moment. Right now, everything is unfolding before us. It's the only moment that exists. And in this moment right now, I have the choice, regret or gratitude. We always have a choice. Why couldn't I have done it 20 years ago? Why didn't I know it then? Or I'm doing it now and it's better than then. How awesome it is I get to share this right now and experience this right now and live it right now. That is where all my power resides. That is where all your power resides. In every single moment, we always have a choice. We can choose regret or we can choose gratitude. Choose wisely.
Okay, how shall I end this now? This hasn't been particularly funny, so maybe I'll do a fart joke? No, that will...
How's your new workspace?
It's good.
Yeah?
It's really messy though. And this thing keeps falling over, so I need to put a counterweight there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Lots of light.
Yeah, for a couple of hours, and then the sun will set at like 5.